The first kingdom can be embodied through a vibration. Shia Kriya Makaya Mana. Shia Kriya Makaya Mana is the first angelic key created by the Elohim. When you say it in your mind, chant it out loud, all of the kingdoms within you will begin to receive the grace that you are. I will not repeat it again. It is the first and most key element of the foundational kingdom that you are. It's not a place. It arises as quickly as the breath, and it dissipates the moment you attempt to control it with the mind. It is the grace that you are, and it is the truth of what you are. You will never understand, comprehend, process it. It is beyond the measurement of the mind's capacity, for it is beyond mind and beyond body. It is beyond dream. It is the key to your deepest awakening. You may vibrate as it, such as many adepts have done when they chant it. You may quietly remember it, but you must never forget, because none of the other kingdoms that follow can fully open without the awareness of grace that you are. If you forget everything I say from here on out, remember that.
Would you be able to repeat the chant for us, slowly?
No.
Okay. I'm sure our viewers would be able to listen back and listen to the frequency and the message. May we ask you some questions today?
Would you like that?
We would love that.
Then you may do so.
Our first question for the day is, what ancient secrets can you share about birth, life, and death?
The first secret about birth is that it always begins in grace and always ends with life. Life can be created, but it cannot be destroyed. Therefore, the second secret is that death doesn't exist. The third secret about life is that it has always been. It can never be born and it can never die, but you must cherish it when you live within illusion. Illusion is magic. Everything about life is the essence of magic. The difference between life and birth is that birth arises from the state of grace that you call the miracle. And when you forget that miracles are the grace that you are, then you perceive pain, suffering, and death. The first secret of birth that perhaps should not be so secret is the Om. Going backwards, it's just Ma. Ma is the first essence of the elemental feminine that creates all that you see, all that you feel, All that you hear and all that you will ever know is encapsulated in the vibration of Ma. And you may shorten it to many things. You may call it mom, mommy, mother. It's all the same vibration. And you may sound and resound the essence of Ma forever and ever and ever for as long as you like. And this is the truth of immortality, is that death has never occurred. Life is always true. And birth starts the moment you recognize the vibration Ma. Then all of the thoughts, I want a mother. I want to be a mother. I want to create or be created begins from this memory. Those who wish to become mother or awaken divine mother or connect to the divine memory of divine mother may chant Ma or say Ma or quietly resonate with the essence of peace that she is and always has been. But you create over and over again inside of the capsules of time. Within the Akash, all the records are created and recreated again and again and again with the same sound, Ma. The secret of birth, from the human perspective, is that you are angelic beings. You were created with this sound, Ma. And there was no pain. There was no concept of death. There was no concept that anyone could suffer. It simply did not exist, which means that in your world, it was heaven. There was nothing but creative feminine initially. This means that if you were born without pain and without even the concepts of suffering, then you must recognize that the sound Ma is also the graceful healer that can relinquish all belief of suffering and death. Can you arise beyond the collective belief that you hold in the families of your soul? It is up to you. It is up to the power of your collective belief and the power of your individual belief. But the first secret of birth is Ma. And you must vibrate as it until you forget the power of suffering. If you wish for karma to work for you, not against you, you must vibrate as Ma until all fear dissipates, until you relinquish the grasp of the mind, and until the Divine Mother can vibrate so purely within you that you forget all concepts of death. You must devote to this path. This is why you have misunderstood even the alchemical concept and definition of immortality. The secret of life, from the perspective of the ancients, would hold no bearing, hold no meaning. They would hold no value system for you if you cannot do this. Then your life is not cherished, is not treasured, is not revered. You see, all of the great saints knew that Ma, Divine Mother, must be a devotion. It must be honor. It must be held in a manner of deep reverence. You must find your everyday sacred. Everything, everyone, every sound, and every moment in silence must be revered. This is the essence of life. That is the second secret. The secret is reverence. The sound is Ram. Vibrate that with me, Ram. You never want to stop, right? The just keeps going. Do it again and again and again. It vibrates all of the pain from individual and collective karmic belief out. All of your cells will enlighten. They will enlighten so deeply into the essence of Divine Father that they begin to reverberate profoundly as both mother and father. Ram is the second ancient secret of life and healing for the physical body. Ma is for the mental bodies. Sa is the third ancient secret of death. Sa is when you ultimately let go, arising in the being and becoming of both Ma and Ram. Sa is the essence of the sun, S-O-N and S-U-N. Ma is the embodiment of the void space within and without. Ma is when you choose to be inside of time. You can remember the greatest nothingness of Divine Mother that you are. We cannot call this enlightenment. Perhaps the joke would be endarkenment, even if you think about it. The womb is a dark space of floating nothingness where you can, similar to the fetus, float around in the deep womb of Divine Mother without a care in the world, being deeply sustained, birthed and rebirthed, however many times as your soul tends to choose, which is a lot. Ram would be what you do when you can't remember the dark, but you're not ready for the light. Ram reconnects you to the now. It is the deepest safety that all of the mystics have to offer in what you would deem an unsafe existence. Ram eliminates all fear. Ram is both the warrior and the protector simultaneously. Ram is the action, but it can only be with Ma. It cannot be without. The father does not work without the mother, and the mother always arises creatively first. And then finally, when you're ready to let go, chant Sa. Don't worry, it won't kill the body, but it certainly can preserve a life. Sa is what you chant when you're ready to experience the full merging of all that is and all that ever has been. Sa is the essence that you call the child. You return to that again and again. When you're ready, or if you ever are, Sa is the return to innocence. Sa is the recognition of divinity. Use these secrets wisely. Use them in your healing practices discerningly, and utilize them with deep reverence in all moments. These are some of the most simple secrets of all of the ancient sages.